Welcome to our channel, and in this video I will teach you about the KAIDEX decentralized exchange. First, please notice the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's dive right into this video. And before we start, I do want to say that all the links you will need about the KAIDEX will be down in the description. Alright, so in this video we are going to be talking about the KAIDEX decentralized exchange. We're going to be talking about liquidity pools, how you can stake your KDX and how you can stake on the KAIDEX platform, but also about some reward pools and a very interesting thing they have gotten going on KAIDEX right now, which is called the Jetpad. But the first thing and the most important thing you want to do is to actually add your wallet, like MetaMask, to the KAIDEX decentralized exchange. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So the first thing you want to do is you just want to press your MetaMask up here. And what you want to do is you need to add the Kardiachain network to your MetaMask to actually use the KAIDEX decentralized exchange, to use the swap function, but also to add liquidity and to gain rewards. Alright, so how you want to add the network is you click up here at the mainnet, you click add network. Now I have already added it, but I will still show you what you will need to fill in here, because this is what you need to fill in, these 4 things. Then you click save and then it's added. So when I go to networks, you can see that these are the things you will need to fill in. So the network name, the RPC URL, the chain ID, and the currency symbol. Once you fill this in and you press save, you've actually added the Kardiachain network to your MetaMask. Alright, now once you've done that, you can actually start using the KAIDEX decentralized exchange and their platform. So the first thing I want to show you how to do is to actually purchase KAI. KAI is the native token of the Kardiachain network, which is the network where KAIDEX runs upon. So in this video we'll talk about KAI and also KDX. KDX is the token of the KAIDEX exchange. KAI is the token of the Kardiachain network. Those are 2 different things, but we will get into KDX a little bit later. So say you want to buy KAI, for example, what you click right here is right now I have 42 USDC. You press this, I put the slippage a little bit lower. You can just adjust the slippage, the deadline and everything. And then what you want to do, it's very easy. It shows you how much KAI you're going to get. You click approve USDC. It brings you to the MetaMask application. There the only thing you have to do is confirm, and once you've pressed confirm, it actually has approved the transaction. That doesn't mean it's already done, but now the transaction is in and the liquidity just needs to be filled. Alright, so now I wanted to tell you a little bit about the KDX token. As I said, that's the main utility token on the KAIDEX exchange. Here you will see some of the token allocation. So the KDX token utilities include staking to earn transaction fees, and we will get into that a little bit later, governance, and also IDO participation. And IDO participation is also something we will get into later, because that is under the Jetpad. Now, as I said, you can also stake your KDX to get exclusive rewards in membership levels, but you also get ST KDX, where you can read right here, to earn extra KDX, what you need to do is you can stake your KDX, and then you will be given a buyback KDX token, which is ST KDX. Staked KDX, to represent your share of the pool. So they earn a portion of trading fees in order to buy back KDX, and your ST KDX balance will remain unchanged, but the ratio of ST KDX to KDX will be ever increasing as it purchases additional KDX, but more about that a little bit later. So on KAIDEX you can also add liquidity to liquidity pools to earn a percentage of the fees in that pool. So what you can do is up here in the top menu, liquidity, here you can see your liquidity pools, how you can add to a liquidity pool, but before you do that you need to see the statistics of a pool. If you see the pool statistics, you can see these are the most used ones with their APY. So if you actually want to invest in that, what you do is you add LP and then you put in the pair right there, and you can add liquidity to that pool. But on KAIDEX you also have reward pools, where if you click reward pools, here you can see some KAIDEX reward pools where you can earn the KDX token by adding liquidity to one of these liquidity pools, such as USDC against KDX. And you can see that there are huge APRs for those pools right now. Plus you gain KDX while also earning KDX, the native token of the KAIDEX exchange. And now quickly I want to remind you that all the links you will need for the KAIDEX exchange will be down in the description. So by adding liquidity into these pools, the reward pools which you can find up here, you do not only get rewarded in a percentage of the fees of that liquidity pool, of that pair, but you can also gain KDX. So apart from that, they also have the Jetpad, which we talked about that a little bit earlier, where you can find all projects and all IDOs, such as the KDX IDO, which is the first project that was actually featured in the Jetpad. So first a little bit about the Jetpad. So in the Kardiachain ecosystem, the Jetpad is a self-operating launch pad, and it intends to increase the desirability of KAIDEX as a go-to place for token issuers and project owners to launch new protocol tokens, bringing new capital and trade to the platform. So what it essentially is you can list IDOs or an initial DEX offering on the Jetpad on KAIDEX, where you can actually gain capital, like you can see right here, the amount raised and the amount that is being offered. KAIDEX actually allows you to invest in those projects early on. So these are new projects where you can actually earn a lot because they are new cryptos, and we all know that new cryptos can go up the most. So apart from that, Jetpad is also driven by the KDX community or KDX stakers, which we call the KDX DAO, which you all know that name. So this is a totally brand new feature we want to introduce. So from now on, the KDX community will be the only one to make the decision in the development projects of KAIDEX V3 and the ecosystem around it. So decisions about the Jetpad. So as we talked about in the beginning, you can also stake your KDX on KAIDEX, allowing you to earn while holding ST KDX. And we talked about that in the beginning. If you stake your KDX, you will get ST KDX. Your ST KDX will remain the same, but your KDX will increase because you gain a percentage of the fees used with transacting KDX. So here you can very easily at the top menu again stake and then stake your KDX, but also easily unstake your KDX. Just simply buy KDX first of all here on the KAIDEX with the KAIDEX swap function. Go to stake, and then you can put in, after approving it on MetaMask, put in the KDX you want to stake on KAIDEX. Now, depending on how much KDX you stake, there are also different memberships giving you benefits on the KAIDEX platform. So here are some exclusive benefits for a KDX member, such as earn unlimited trading fees, participate with Jetpad token launch to invest on a new potential project, which we just talked about, and become a member of the KDX government, have a right to vote for any change on the KAIDEX exchange. So here you can quickly see all of the KDX memberships, where depending on how much KDX you stake, you actually receive a higher allocation multiplier for the Jetpad. So practically what this allows you to do is that if you stake your KDX, you do not only earn KDX and therefore money, but you also can earn more from the IDOs on the Jetpad. And we talked about that. Those are new projects that still have crazy potential to have massive gains. All right, so with that, we have reached the end of this video. We talked about the KAIDEX exchange, how you can use that, liquidity pools, but also their liquidity incentive program where you can actually earn KDX. We talked about KDX. We talked about their Jetpad launchpad and how you can stake your KDX to actually earn more KDX, but also how you can gain more exclusive benefits. So once more, I want to remind you that all the links will be down in the description. But for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments about questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel. Bye.